Hello, I'm Matthew Pahanich, and this is my presentation on equilibrium. What is equilibrium? An object on which the net force is zero is in a state of equilibrium. There are two types, static and dynamic. Static equilibrium is when an object is at rest. Dynamic is an object moving along a straight line with a constant velocity. Isaac Newton's first law is the basic principle for equilibrium. The law of inertia states an object that is at rest will remain at rest, or an object that is moving will continue to move in a straight line with constant velocity, if and only if the net force acting on the object is zero. Here's an example of static equilibrium. As you can see, the force of gravity is cancelled out by the normal force, leaving the net force to equal zero. The velocity, acceleration, and net force are all equal to zero. The person is not moving and will not move until the forces acting on him change. Here's an example of dynamic. This truck is moving at a constant 60 miles an hour. There are many forces acting on it, but the sum of the forces is equal to zero. Because the forces acting on the truck are equal to zero, the acceleration is also equal to zero. However, the velocity of the truck is around 26.8 meters per second. As long as the velocity of the truck remains at a constant, the truck will remain in dynamic equilibrium. This is an example of dynamic equilibrium expressed graphically. This is also called uniform motion or straight line motion. It can be defined as motion in which equal displacements occur during any successive equal time intervals, or simply put, motion in which velocity is constant. If the line is not totally straight, it can be known there was a change in velocity and disruption of the equilibrium state. This is not an example of equilibrium. As you can see, the line is not straight. The changes in the line represent a change in velocity. Without a constant velocity, the object cannot be in an equilibrium state.